I've been working at this job for about 5 years. I've been working at this job for about 5 years, and since I was in high school, so I started when I was in high school, and then now I graduated in 21. So yeah, almost 5 years I've been working at this grocery store. It's a big grocery store, y'all all know it, but I'm not gonna say which one it is. So I'm gonna tell y'all about two incidents that happened to me recently, but I'm also just gonna break it down to you, like how hard it is to work in retail. So basically, I'll just start by saying like how hard it is to work in retail, which I mean everybody already knows how hard it is to work in retail. It's not working outside. It's not in the heat. It's not, you know, it's not being a doctor or anything, but it's still difficult working with the customers. Like, the customers make the job fucking hard, okay? It's just a lot. Like, the customers will come through there with an attitude. The customers will come through there being nice and then end up having an attitude by the time you're done checking them out. And then you just have to deal with, you know, just the anxiety of working in a space where there's a lot of people getting mad, a lot of people. Every day you're dealing with someone that is bringing negative energy into your life. And I mean, that's everyday life for anybody that works anywhere. But when you work in retail, there's someone every single day that is trying to get you to the next level, that's trying to get you to that level where you cuss them the fuck out. And I'm trying not to cuss, but like, you know what I mean? So, recently, I had an incident where this lady came in and, she was looking for her card, right? And, she said she was at one of our self-checkouts, and she said that she had left her card, but I had just got there, so the person before me would have known more about it than me. When we find cards, we have to turn it in to our boss anyway, whoever is the manager at the time. We're supposed to hand the card to them and they deal with it. So she came up there and she was like, I left my card in one of the machines, and I was like, you have to go to our customer service area and they would be able to help you with that situation. So she gets an attitude. She's like, okay, I left my card, and I was like, I literally just told you, bitch, you have to go to customer service and they will help you out with that. So, she finally goes to customer service, and then she comes back with one of my managers, and, she's telling my manager, y'all need to find my card. And my manager's like, we do not know where your card is. Somebody probably picked it up. Somebody probably took it, but the cashiers know that when they find a card, they have to report it and turn it in. So she goes, my manager took her to the person who was at the self-checkout before I got to work. And she was like, no, I didn't see a card. So then the lady's like, she wants to check the register area where we kind of have like a register where we can check people out at the self-checkout. So she wanted to check that area. They get over there and there's no card. So my manager's like, there's nothing we can do about it. All you can do is cancel your card. And we can't do shit about that. So then she storms out for making you use self-checkout, and that's the reason that you left your card. You know what? That makes a lot of sense, ma'am. That makes a lot of sense. So I laughed at it. So she walks all the way around and gets in my face. First of all, I didn't even laugh in her face. It's not like I laughed in her face. I turned all the way around and I did a little giggle. So yeah, I turned around and I did a little giggle, you know, because the shit was funny. She walked all the way around, got in my face, and of course she's like, "Do you think that's funny? That's so funny to you, isn't it?" And then she starts, of course she's using racial slurs, and right there she almost got beat the fuck up. But I was like, okay, I'm just gonna leave it alone. And I said, "Ma'am, get out my face. Get out my face. Bye. Leave. Get out my face." Like, I can laugh at whatever I want to laugh at. So at this point, she pushes me. It took everything in my power not to beat the fuck out of her. After she already is using racial slurs, and I don't believe in putting my hands on women. Look, that's not the point. I probably wouldn't have put my hands on her anyways, but for you to put your hands on me, come on now. And then you're already using racial slurs. I don't think I can say it on YouTube, but like, you're already using racial slurs, and you're not black. So then I'm like, okay, she already pushed me. I keep telling her, get out my face, move, get out my face. So then I thought about it. She really just pushed me, and so I pushed the bitch back. So after I pushed her, of course, she runs out the door. All of the managers come to the front. It's a whole situation. I'm the topic of the store. Everybody's talking about me. They had to call the police because of the situation. I had to write a statement. It was a whole fucking situation. Yeah, I had to write a statement. They asked me did I want to press charges. And this lasted for like 3 days where I was signing stuff and talking to people, talking to managers, talking to the police. It was a whole fucking situation that I wasn't expecting to be going through, you know. And it now that I think about it, it's funny to me now that I think about it, but like, this was really traumatic for me because, you know, I got to see how, I'm not gonna say the system is, but like, how my word against somebody else's word can be misconstrued. The police, the third day, the police came back and it was different officers. I actually knew the officer that handled the situation the day that it happened, but this was a whole different officer. And they looked at the video and they said that it looked like I pushed her first. Mind you, my manager has already said that the lady pushed me first. She watched the video and she saw that the lady pushed me first. All of my other managers evidence of her pushing me first. I'm not gonna even get into that part of the story into more detail or anything because I'm just like, I'm over the situation. But it definitely gave me, the situation definitely gave me some anxiety about going to work and dealing with customers. And it's really hard because I'm on a different job. I hate that fucking job. When I say I hate it, I hate it. But I cannot go anywhere else because everywhere else in my town is like fast food restaurants, and I don't want to work there because why would I go there and make less money than I'm making right now? And also like I can't drive right now, which I'm working on that, but if I can't drive and I don't have a car, like I can't go anywhere outside of my town. You know what I mean? And it would just be more problems if I were to quit and try to look for a different job. It just wouldn't work. Then the thing is, that week that it happened, customers just kept coming to my line giving me problems, and like I'm the type of person where if you talk shit, I'ma talk shit back to you. Like it's no problem for me. I mean, we can do it, you know. But I'm at the point where I'm 20 years old. I'm not 16 like when I started. I'm not 16 years old anymore. I'm 20. I have responsibilities. I have shit that I have to pay. I have things that I have to do. And so I can't afford to just quit a job or cuss somebody the fuck out. Even though I do talk my shit. I talk my shit, but I can't afford to go to the next level with customers. I can't. But like I said, that week that it happened, customers kept doing things to like piss me off. There was this one situation where a customer came in and it was her and she had her mom with her, and they had two separate transactions, and she wanted to pay with a check, and it was like a work check. It was like her boss's check for his account. So she was shopping for her boss, but it didn't have her name on it. The check that she had did not have her name on it. And where I work, the check has to have your name on it in order for us to process it. So I went and I said, I don't think I can do it, but I'll go ask my manager. And my manager tells me that we can't do that. And so I went back and I told her, I said, we can't do it. And she was like, I've done it here before. And I was like, you done it here before? Well, that was them. You can't do it in my line because I'm not trying to get in trouble. Because just because they did it and they got away with it, it doesn't mean that if I do it, I won't get in trouble. So I told her, I said, I just can't do it, but I can suspend it and I can take your transaction up to the customer service and see if they can do it. So when I said that, her mom goes, well, get to it. Hurry up. I have ice cream. Get to it. So I'm like, I know this bitch is not talking to me. This is not the slavery days. This is not segregation. This is not 1961. This is not 1865. This is 2023. And I will come across this fucking register on your ass. But I said, you know what? I vaccine.